Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of...
Collar! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. This is promising. Can he get it through? So nearly the perfect ball. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Batistuta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. And Van Nistelrooy! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at...
Diving header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Rodri. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Xavi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Van Nistelrooy. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rodri. Otto cuts it out. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Threads one in. And it's Nedved. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Nistelrooy. He is through here. Good ball, good take. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kohler has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe clears. Looking to play him in. Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are...
He gets big! And one more try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Bale, and he's lost his man here. Bale! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Otto cuts out the pass. Platini. And it's lofted through here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Van Nistelrooy had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Chance, surely! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Suarez. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that's going right the way across. Looking for options for movement. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Short changes him with that pass. Makaleli. Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the counter is on. And it's Makaleli. Luis Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that has not gone well. And that is out of play. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Rodri. Collier. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. Makaleli. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Bale puts the ball in. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Shapes to shoot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Inter Milan got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Serginho. Makaleli. Looking to play him in. Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Cadiz are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Maldini has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice looking ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. Messi. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Played out wide. Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it. Can he get away? And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Cole. That's been cut out, well played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at...
Rummenigge! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in. And that's been slipped through. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a promising position. Delivers with whip.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Neymar. Davis gets over and intercepts. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball, good take. Odo. Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. Bale. He's found a way past. He's got away. Hazard. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Bale. Bale. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. Cole. Hazard. And he welcomes... Cole! That is some save from Khan! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koller receives it in a good position here. That's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, he's had it taken off him. Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Hazard.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Messi. There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And reclaimed it in a trice. I think we're just about done here. Bale. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And there's a lot more
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Pushkas. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi looking for options for movement, and that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the corner. This their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cleared without complication. Oh, nice touch. In with the challenge. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Mbappe, and this is Bale. Bale! Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. Is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale, this is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Goes looking wide. Serginho. Rodri. A probing pass. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Bale. Look at the chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he's had it taken off him. Now this could be a chance.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides